Hi there, and welcome to my next video on my YouTube channel, Unapologetic with Lorelei. Some people say, well, no, the moment I divorced, the moment I decided to divorce, is the moment I decided for myself. And I heard this remark not a few times, one time this week, and it made me think because I am a divorced person. I'm a divorced woman with three children. However, I never really chose for myself the day I was divorced. I chose myself every day, and I think that's one of the reasons I got divorced because yeah, it started to clash. We didn't align anymore at all, and you have to choose for yourself every day. And if that is happening, then the marriage is not going to last. Well, it didn't for me anyhow. And it's a bit of a serious topic, and I'm standing here in a beautiful forest, and I will talk more with you about it. Perhaps you can resonate. Perhaps you are divorced. Perhaps you're going through a divorce, or you know somebody in your surroundings who is going through things like that. And it's not a heavy topic on divorce, but it's mainly about how you not feel guilty. You have to feel guilty for breaking your vows because that's not what you do. You're not breaking your vows. You just choose for yourself. You refuse to break, and so you're not breaking the vows. You just refuse to break yourself. And I think that's a valuable thing to do, and no shame and no guilty feelings are necessary for that. So I'll be flipping the screen, and I will be showing you around in the area where I am at the moment, and we'll talk more on the topic. So join me for the walk. Right, so here I am on the other side of the screen, showing you a little bit around the area where I am at this moment. It's a beautiful area, really. I say that for every video, I think, but I really love all the places I'm going. So I just, what else can I say? It's just beautiful here. And it's nice, it's serene, it's calm. Just some people sometimes I come across walking with the dogs, which is also nice and relaxed. And yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy talking in my videos with you about things. And today the topic was like, I didn't break my vows. I just refused to break myself. And that's where it's at. And I don't think you have to feel guilty for that for doing so because that's the only honorable thing you can do for yourself, I believe, and in my case also for my children. Because I never saw choosing for myself as an act of rebellion or anything like that. It's always been simply yeah, just the way I was built. I can't do it no other way than choosing for myself. Not in a selfish kind of way, but as I said, in an honorable kind of way. You have to honor yourself, your values, and what you stand for, and who you are. And if that clashes with somebody else, then yeah, I don't think it's worth having continued the relationship because I'm not saying you have to see eye to eye on everything, but there is a degree of disagreement. There is a degree of disagreement. I just thought of that myself here, and yeah. So from the very beginning, in my relationship and my marriage, I made it very clear I will never abandon myself just for keeping the peace, because I saw that was my mother-in-law was doing that very strongly, and I said, well, don't expect that from me, because if that's what you expect, we might as well not get married, because I am not that kind of person. I will not let so many things that I see happening there. I will let it slide. I just couldn't, and I won't pretend things are fine when they're not, and I won't shrink to suit your insecurity or anybody else's insecurity, really. And then a big issue in my marriage, I don't normalize alcohol-driven behavior, or manipulation or silent punishments and stuff like that. I'm just not into those kind of mental games. They're too valuable, and it can be too damaging. So mental health for me is just not negotiable. And and for me, I can say my self-respect. Don't see that as a phase I'm going through, because it's not. And on top of that, I believe love isn't a cage. You just can decorate and make it look like it's a loving place, and it's a great place where you feel safe and comfortable, because it's not. It's just decorated that way, but it's not really that. And I know sometimes people have said to me, "Oh, you're so strong. I wish I had done what you did." And they are referring to my divorce, which was not a very pleasant divorce. I don't. I guess not any divorce is pleasant, but you have degrees in that as well. And mine really wasn't. I can say that. but there cannot be any regret. It's pity. It's a pity that it has to go that wrong, whether it's a peaceful breakup or not. It's just a pity in general. I think that you know, you two together, you bring children to this world, and then it still doesn't seem to work out for, yeah, for the long run, and it has to stop on a certain point. That's just sad in general. But if it's clashing with your self-respect, your self-worth, and you can't be yourself anymore, you can't live up to your own values, and you know you're about to break. If you would pursue, you won't be yourself anymore, and that is just not possible in my dictionary, I believe. But the truth is, my choice wasn't a strength. It was a dramatic choice that I had to make, and it was a quite daily one as well. I made it on a daily basis to get myself stronger and stronger and more convinced that I am doing the right thing if I make a move towards a divorce. And because I believe I choose for the truth, and I choose for lots of clarity. I'm not afraid for clarity. Some people have a certain level of how much clarity they want to have in their life, but clarity is clarity for me, and I was choosing not to gaslight myself, and not by anybody else, but also not by myself. I I just want to keep loving myself and honoring myself, and yes, doing that, it did cost me my marriage, and yeah, but it gave me my life back, and it gave me life in general, not just back, but just I was revived. I was stronger. I had very much new insights, and above all, it gave my children a mother who they saw would never betray herself for comfort or for approval or for silent threats or whatever it is. So I don't resent ending. I don't resent making decisions. I just honor it. If it's the right thing to do, then I have to honor it and have peace with that. Because it was for me the moment life aligned with me, who I really was when I made that decision. So I cannot be wrong with that. And I think we don't always leave because we think we might be lost, but sometimes we leave because we never left ourselves. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but you cannot leave yourself because then there is nothing left. If you leave yourself, what else is left? And I think it's a great lesson you can teach yourself and you have to be aware of. And it's a great lesson to teach your children as well. And but the best thing is when they see the parent doing that, I guess. So yes, I think it turned out to be a little bit of a heavy topic after all. But if it's the case, if you are in a situation and you're doubting about your relationship, any kind of relationship, to friendships, whatever, to pursue or not, think about yourself in a way of, will it make me or will it break me? And if you can see it's going to break you at the end of the day, then it's definitely worth to make a decision and honor yourself. That's my opinion. And this is what my channel is about. It's about my life experiences, insights. I'm not an expert. I'm not a guru. None of that. I'm just sharing my insights and thoughts on things. And of course, you can have different thoughts than I have. And of course, that's all great. And you can share that in the comments as well if you want, and I will certainly reply to it, because not everybody has to agree with me. But I hope you can find yourself somewhere in the essence of what I just said, and perhaps you even like to walk more with me in the forest or heathland, where I like to walk as well because of the open spaces. You can always, I will post my videos daily. You can subscribe if you like. You can also give a thumbs up or leave a comment. And if you're not into any of that, then that's fine too. I still hope you enjoyed my walk and my talk here with you. And I wish you a very nice day. So take care of yourself. Take very, very good care of yourself and your loved ones. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.